afre the same number no and now betumi afre studio numbers ni nyina betumi afre na afe yetumi aboa na ya hihye dwumade na Awurade makwan a wonso wabeka wabrabo mu ahinta asem dwumade every Sunday bia Nyankopon ya doma by the grace of God every Sunday bia from 5 to 6:30 atifo ni ahefo Mr. Monfanche say ye delay kakra because of technical issues being no ye delay kakra intina yama exactly 5 no Monfanche pa say Radelo Buana ebi NCBM enti yeda Nyankopon ase enti enche meko me guest for the day I Nyankopon adom ye nyina ya maame esan say say ye kan ahobrase ene say obi etonobo no hwade no mpre no ho enhwade because me nipa anya say wo ban nipa ansa no hwade bebe obi a ontonobo mpre no ho nya niema na brebia odadin no hwe na wan yanka nchire okra say ye nyina ya papa evangelist Awusi ne yire mpo a onye de nya de a obehu da bia bada na enso so abreni nyina otachira opuchi ni nyina be ko no abeka da numu asem enti no mema maame akwaba maame akwaba
yeja
bajo na dezema
Onyankopon adom me hoye pa
ede Nyankopon ase bajo gushafo bia hoye
obia hoye Nyankopon adom obia hoye pa
ede Nyankopon ase ebeda wase pa so wa enne otimi age penny ene obadwumadie so all your busy schedule say mo fra ni efie enwuma wo nyina manfo afro so na oni omo ekasa fon so na so ni nyina otimi je penny e ba e mo akwaba na ekasa eda wase pa
me so da ase pa
ba mo ni dim bi kompeso no abon abrebia ya ede say Mrs. Awusi asafo maame me ko ba ya che kan so na mi hu ni din ankasa enti so ma ankasa bu ni din unim ebi nim de ba bebre no so do so enim din ya ye frena say eye asafo maame Awusi man pacho udin ye dey
me pacho me din no e de Mrs. Franziska Awusi nti ba ko sa sha ye Mrs. Franziska Schiele Awusi
no na eno ka dem na mo ba joza zitwe na ba joma kasa no
enkonstro kakra pacho Mrs. Franziska Schiele Awusi
Mrs. Franziska Schiele
Awusi.
Hallelujah. Eda Nyankopon ase pa ejima onde waboni din ti wate abrebia say maame asafo maame Awusi ende wo se Franziska bia na hye anso so den ehye ho but I ase ne obi a ware ayede e friend say ni kru din ko so ni din so no also ya asafo maame nti abrebia asafo maame Awusi dima na say ebeko enkomo no so ene na say ye hwe ABRABO yifa ena yewo yifa krube nso na ufri o maame no papa mudindi sen pacho ye hyase afro
pacho Onyankopon shira opa medase papa say Enoch for the opportunity first of all pacho yewo me Germany krobi so your friend is broken
okay
in the southern part of Germany hona yewo me in the
Ghana
me patro there be
wow
Ghana
okay
Ghana you Germany you in the late 80s around late 80s in patro you me Germany papa papa Mr. Frank Mensa Ajamai we free mo last year in Belgium so free mo me mama and so your friend no Adjoa Fojo Madam Adjoa Fojo na Ghana ha no man kasa dem papa free edretia okay and na me mama so free
Fumusa kumasu kwanisha Fumusa okay wow ona mitana before bitu mitana wakakra ata Fumusa
oh wow okay no mitana how that I don't know nothing about I mean
yeah papa dey we free yeah Elasia me is so rest in peace na mama na etiase
me patra me mama etiase okay I was me papa na mama mo call Germany for say me papa call 70s no onu to kwai e call Germany around 1972 and okoi and my mom so call around I think you can say beginning of the 80s and my mom so ekoi so muko shia wo honom na omode ewo me
okay wow first time obi wa wateda but don say ene ya kabrabo mo hintasem da bia hu no watin ka say asafo maame Awusi enso so no ebi mfi say bia akoyi huhu ye wono Ghana ye wono Germany ye wono Ghana nsa na ye de ne ko Germany ebi mka de omo adwena momi za ebi mka de omo adwena fa mo say ye wo Ghana na busa de du ko Germany ba na uti fe na num pa say and so say no si katwi ase obi a yewo no Ghana man na pache ba na twi no timi ba mu sa
eno no ye be papa na mama omo na ankasa na omo nim se German no mesua no wo school enti efia ankasa na ye katwi nko especially me mama so wan hwe da ansua kasa no ti ono so de na de bia no pesa mo ne me kasa ono pesa de bia ono me ka twi e wo fie enti e ba no sa enti papa de na me tan ne ka German cause ono de ko school wo kakra ba mama ankasa de twi nko na ye ka and I make say boa me so in so many ways enti ye mfa ne say me ne ko office bi e wo Germany for example na ono nim say me translate am na say be me sakra no like at a very small age about let me say 6 and 5 years I been in the offices e ko translate man no na ono mum aka and like can say no catch me na me match ni pa kona ye ko office ono no
and did that katwi
ha
now what can you
me akatwi na kese me catch me na me catch ni pa kona in German.
Wow.
Teachers of 4B are so many offices
at the age of 5 6 years.
Yes, very very early age 5 6 years now me start say and nam kasa na ma me train with you say boy me can say boy me pa so I'm like me back down akwa na boy me e ma metimi ni me na sata na me na tiase e ma metimi no edi nkomo ene ade me can say no boy me pa amen
and then go point say because I know say aboa ye so esan say nka oba yi ya ye nte brofo no yeah okay because into madam ya say e bia madi tro mfanche me at least me take akra bia metimi da twatwa me ho but obi o ha brofo no onte me ka say pa bi wa yi preacher na say so bitimi ka say mo matwi ne no so nti obi wa wonte brofo no enka wo be man fo frefro be o ma ni say ne ya obi wa no anka jama nkasa ene brofo
enka me no mo
nti aboa yi nyina botu ka basa fu manyina ena nyankopon ase ba bia ena na wo bia nyankopon hia ne say odi twi no ma because utu kwa bi wa ne minima say eya na omode eho kasa no etete mofra na even do mo free Ghana de omode tete o manti abofra no onte local dialect no onte twi onte hwe into oba Ghana na kwaye
anoche with my parents the one thing I realized they say na about tradition ne language na no mo percent metiase my mom ne that my dad especially about tradition at that time na or percent they be meti Ghana bakwasem and there's so many things and traditional percent metiase anka so make say papa no old timer and I'm so your old timer into no now or per se even though I was the only child in Rome or Germany there but he really wanted me to love Ghana, love the tradition, love everything about Ghana me omumi enu nyina enti eno de enka nyo omo am nji senka senka metimi atena Ghana but they really helped me in that for me to love the Ghanaian tradition for me to love everything about Ghana no omo pese bia me say na me Ghana because me wo me kan say mo na mfo bebre a me ni omo nyini ya Ghana nshada omo nshada mpega omo ti se Ghana omo si o de yon corner o ho aye fin and ho aye say but me mom dey na my parents me upbringing and how they brought me up and it helped me and my menya a do consider my Ghana tradition and all sorts of things really yes
and then I go point say they say adapted to even crowd dressing ni bibia buy all of a sudden so now share Ghana and tomato and say first time when I say wow because
to be honest that means should be cry to be honest that means should be
sudden with me adapted to the you just say tadie na wo hye ne say no dress ni bibia with me adapted ni omo Ghana for na hwane hye na no atimi hye binti so bi bakra na ya nkyere say eye wo na to na say wo jema onyini okay ma say ya hwefu nti no e bi obeka say to ne ha ye ni tro wa ha ye di tro kwa e papa prima ho me kwa be di tro yes e baba ho enti no so bi behu say ampa say ya wo Germany na eho na yetete wo enso usika twi no obi oka say entro bi na mudi because twi na no say usika twi de na je say ye wo no Germany enti ma ba cho say wo di German kasa chia eye ahwefo na oka gekra bi mo akwa ba life mystery so hier anti German.
Mein Name ist Franziska Schiele Awusi. Ich wurde in Saarbrücken geboren in Deutschland. Bin jetzt seit ungefähr einem Jahr in Ghana und willkommen euch alle hier zu unserem Programm und Dankeschön, dass ihr euch das alle ansieht.
Wow, Mario. As the multi German Casanoti, and to go say a natural. Aha, power record or crowded power record the crabby, and now the actual class, a bibia, a Yabuko YouTube, but me alcohol, and but me the abyss be some okay, and Pana saying Yampa, hey, neutral. Aha, the German Casanot is a mamma air cano, or the Chino canina, come on, you know, Sati German Casano. Oh, I'm at the age of 6 now interpreting our Cobanafi, a year, oh, mamma, a churros, and easy air, the Yaki, no, the culture, no, or more day at a tail, nothing, we not our dreams, and not your bagana. What at the younger age, you know, bagana.
I name Patron, my parents, yeah, bagana, I brought me what 2 years, bagana.
Okay.
Yeah, but DM said, unfortunately, but just 2 weeks because my pa, and you know, and my call back and them.
Okay.
And from then, my parents are more from Magana to say because they not or more. Let me say, so they were a bit scared to say you're not masala by review. And it took some time and some years sign back. To me, my enemy by I think at the age of 6 or 7, and yes, I back Ghana. So I'm young to school until be 5 months. Okay. And then mommy quite buy at that time. And so I think I came to Ghana for about 3 or 4 times really.
Okay.
In all, no, I think it was 3 and 4 and 5 times.
Hey, more fast.
I think when I was 2, when I was 6, when I was 10, and so when I was 18. And I'm back, and so I think it was about 4 times. 4 times. Wow, 4 times in Ghana. Yes. And they catch you say they had to tell Ghana. And then Uncle Ponce, and the my try and comedian so at the own said, what do you know? You can't be a ABRABO na transition no akoba before as a experience culture baba because abrochenti any Ghana and a vast different. Very true. You crown pa ya tena ha nyini ansa na yitu kwansa ka krebi esa ba e kra na etoda you rush up I find it difficult baba ho. Enti yen ho enti from there na wunyi no na fe wo hu say me free Ghana de nanso so no ha na me wo and to school komu no e ko say school ko dru hin fa and na wo ye den as a uku school bi wa say me journalist ma be me doctor me nurse me say into school komu no ko dru hin fa na den na wo ye as a profession but when pe say okay onyankopon shira ba meka say beginning in Germany no and now me color it wasn't very easy in school Mecca said, I'm sorry, at that time, not the only black in my whole year. And Mecca said, our school and stuff at the beginning wasn't easy at all. The only black in the school or in your class? In my year. In my year, yes. And I think there were 2 blacks in the whole school. Wow. And it wasn't easy for us at all. Like I say, it wasn't easy cry because and I'm more for the racism. It still is very present in Germany, especially in the southern parts and all. Not foreigners in Shedda also sir. And as I make us a blacks in Shedda also too much. If you're Turkish for no more, but blacks the almost Shedda also in school. But there was some kind of discrimination against me or even my mom or my dad. And see, you go school, school, and I was some mama even at an age but because I was bullied and stuff in there was some mama and I did some papa so my family was school. It was kind of like that. So at that time, but somehow a share me day, make us a share me day. Mamma Cassie, they be still a pema commenting because teachers want to crown or we should encourage you and Cassie, oh, you can become someone someday, or I say you can go further in school. It's almost for us racism. Nice, but it's like if you want, I'll bet to me, I stop school now. I could pay for I could swear to and see, make us say most blacks in Germany and I say in Europe, I say boys especially school and that's which is really sad and man they boy home day it's me try pa and the crown and easy sir it's very very difficult because of what we go through with our teachers and or more a school for nankasano students they are not fair towards you but you try your best to settle another pemo ako and me school at Germany year 10 which is my GCSE I think it's a O level. Okay. And see when I was about 16 I remember ASN it's best to send me to UK so they be me English. Now me English dear but it wasn't let me make say you're perfect. Yes, you are English or Germany, yes, but then get that good. And see that my percent mitimi English no more na mitimi fluent in it. I'm saying about 16 I'm 16 no yes and I'm into UK. I'm in to school no so which is my A levels. That means I was university or honor say mitimi and making kwadia. So that was when I'm to call me koye me A mitimi we me A levels so honor it's me a university me criminal psychology at university.
Wow.
Yes, which it was very hard, very difficult, but then when I was able to finish. And I'm finishing and me start back to Germany. I'm worry and I'm back into my profession. I can be a Germany, a social work. I'm a social worker with Germany, but it was more into psychology as well. And that I had something to do with my profession as well. Yes.
Oh, okay. Now, but how many years now would you UK?
Maybe 8 years.
8 years.
8 years. Yes.
Wow. Oh, ABRABO AHINTASEM maybe near to the be a mamma. Unim say or call from Germany to UK. Ekushia dear back. Oh, since you one can't wa obey no wohu. Enti ne ka na ABRABO AHINTASEM enti ni wa famu and next one can. Enti na Nyankopon ya doma wa bai die. Ye be ma no kwan ma bi oho bia ene se wo kra na ye beto aso ne patua anase ya be ne sana. What me tie bibia enti ofi Germany eko UK. Ekoye de eko school ho eno san back. Di ma wo san back no. I want to be sure you say we hear Germany.
We started some year more Germany.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Now, me tie ukasa yemu a say na racism ne discrimination na ekoso. E de na na si wani su a wanye say emai wani bia na mranti ni bi won say chema men say e bia mo tata me ne ya me pa ko pa adwuma bi esua na say minyi a no say ma corner factory job bi na bi ma kwaye na wanya ne sa na wani timi bro we ta so say still bullying ne ni nyina still am pese me ko school na utimi dia ne dia ko ya ko du ba bia sana we are ko UK dia ne na si wani so
because first of all my parents also are really behind me, especially my dad. Na ono mom no pese metimi akọ school na say be bibi dache because Germany ankasa me say at that time no who say be obi more office kesiye bi mu and or a police officer and or a social worker. It doesn't really happen. And my dad was always behind me. They're not kind of say well person one day who is so in one of those professions. Or my mom na my mom so ka say one day no so who say bia mesumi ejmo hana say mesumi ejmo hanum tina Debian was always behind me say ebia me try exam B na say bibia he always made sure say I was learning and this as me concentrating no matter what was happening behind. And I said whatever I was going through in school no crano he was always behind me saying say mempem na mintimi nkomenim.
Wow. It
and no eboa me pa make I say when I was about 13 or 14 and so na adie pa na eba me so say I wanted to know more about God. Make I say I was born into a Catholic home
at the age of 13.
At the age of 13 no I was born into a Catholic home. My papa no or a Catholic.
Okay.
Church president over Germany, and I was even baptized into a Catholic background. But one thing in the same say, I think when I was about 13, I realized there was something missing. I felt like my questions weren't being answered in the Bible. I wanted to know more about God. Not as I was eager, and that is the time me started to say my questions. So yes, of course, sorry, dear. But me kind of say, somehow there was a few things missing, and and she couldn't really help me. I was asking my dad, but my answers be brave, and I was asking the Catholic priest, say, but no to me answer me. Even though he used to brag and say, wako school pa na wako say. But then the questions that I was having of God, to me and answer me all of these things. It drew baby. One thing they say, Jehovah's Witness for ever knock our door. Knock your door no and one thing about Jehovah's Witnesses for they say also they have time when they come. They have time and say A to Z to Kwano Bubu Sakrana. They will have time to explain things to you. To make us say at some stage of my life when me call Jehovah's Witnesses so kakra. Okay. I me call I'm about 10 years actually.
Wow.
Yes. And and the time they had to explain the Bible to me, for me to get to know God more, for me to get closer to Him. No, na me find say and also boa me kakra, and mommy about be closer to God, you know, in many ways. And sakra na me ko UK, no say me can say me ko UK na 16, but when them who na more 13.
For until uko Jehovah Witness and sana uko UK.
Yes, until me ko UK na me sa to us.
Utwa Jehovah Witness and so.
Yes.
Wow. AHINTASEM about mako.
Yes.
So how will you know? Say na e mame na Catholic and I know. And I feel so no. Or see at the age of 13, Hannah, I don't know at the age of 13, I say be a course on a brabo, but so or tin maybe I say she really want to know more about God, and so no questions. Why never buano? Or how for all those or more do magical Roman idea, Nanzo so muntimi muano, or Roman priests who are on the untimi and muano, and so still she needed answers to the questions that she had. And you need no na say or den opem because the radiadum or say say adigo otimu say ma when say adigo otimu say bia enye but the radi nu kwa ofa so a or the build up from there.
That's it.
That's it. And we say Jehovah Witness o mon chire na niam na e no NCP emfa enye no kro kwan so adumadi akwa ide ba yo mo niam bi a o mutumi chire ma okra kon do so pese osua bible witness e chire one on one evangelism o mo decide no issue mu so bi antimi na ada na no wadwen nti e ho no kwa share no mi gidi say ho so eboa
me pa and eboa in many ways. I would always say Jehovah's Witness for say for example the minimum say this omo kwa this ya omo a man in shirt trousers omo shirt skirt on kwa but the baba until the omo shirt
it won't say I say omo de and because na papa TV can go try so this kit be omo de white and black and I you know abontin de I say kokanya mi asem dia ya na say e wi dia ma ni e pe bia say ni buka krai omo sa o wi krai bibi.
That's the thing, and I think so. Say so oba e bompaye na say mema wo ho a e do katernity.
Okay.
But a be many ho no modia no need to be katernity. So there is always this twist to be a wo no.
That's a word. I say a twist into I say actually as a baba ho e na be hu no kro bi say di I say na nka omo ye o ba so manya ma na sipi.
That's it.
Everybody any muso so dey anka me here and sipi no emfata wonani. Wow. Eda nyanko pon ase. And they say no wa ba Germany. What shall say we ye adwantina a social work.
Yes. I'm a social worker.
Then say oh papa, they know all press e beba mu no atimi eba mu amano.
Yes.
And okay, man who say ho so na te say what shall say we ye adwuma as a black we hear Juma or school. Now we hear Juma or social as our papa so yeah, as a social worker and not discrimination and racism that's Koswana.
It was still going on and it's still going on right now. And the racism I mean they say Germany if you heard that because if you all know history Adolf Hitler, I think that we ain't what happened at that time. Still I were and one thing they say you know, all the mothers at that time, no, my ya, manaba, beso, omumanyina, so omumanyina, no, omumanyina discriminate against blacks and other foreigners.
Okay.
And tell you they still lie, so beginning now, I started my name on the field of refugees. Na me home so. Na like sometimes omubana say, my traumatized that. Me na me try some coach you or more. Said I at that time, pan no move Syria, or move Syria. I'm starting na omuwo no Asia, no more back. Europe so much and you know I would coach them into how to live a good life and how to be able to live in Germany and stuff. Into Syrians nankasa no kwa no mo a very unfair and I say discriminating part. One thing I've realized so Arab before na kwa nkasa black system.
It's true
into who said me kwa so more office and who medina very German Franziska Schiele sat na Awusi no nya meka ho it's no Franziska Schiele nti omo say Germany number ho no but as soon as omo bom na say meka say otin bem no mo say blacks ni to be as wo room as wo gina ho as room me say me no womra so all of these things na obeya man say wow mo man how there then that's your own problem I mean na me man ha me because I know what I've gone through all my life nti no e hade na me man ha me and after that so no mo ba na se metimi bua wo mo ne ade na omo say omo kwa dey say no mo yes so it's always about a perspective on people and no matter what no so no omo kwa me colleagues when am your me omo ye adwuma ko no mo discriminate against me ye call bia ye nyina colleagues nyina ye share psychologists and social workers nyina ye share na say ye co meetings bebe na person better na menchen ebinum kwa mpese omo ne me be hold the same I don't like if you have knife me see be fam if fam knife kwa ma me kwa na on person be ma me just because of my color and it still happens but so when you obi so loyal also there you can really find loyal people also I had some really loyal colleagues no matter what they will be behind you
we
Germans I even had best friends time and me grow up and I had people that I was very close to realize it's just the color but really no I'm a nice person me obi I'm in your more and I'm in your more and I'm in your musica you know also there was that notion about blacks say be ma be real musica ma be real do mu bibi and now be you know these things they are no more and so more realize it they come close to me but some of them, they unfortunately, no matter what, they wouldn't come close to you because of your color. Yana, omo yana say be ana yo omo time, ana say omo wouldn't say be me the can omo be ana me the be aka ayo omo. So it happens a lot, but then over the day.
And so ni nyina mu no utimi ejina ye. Wa mana ha na yen se refugees ya wo kan yen hwe wo kakra. On say yo Ghana a bit because of a refugee na so no kura no aditro ne Africans ne no mo de na so na te sana e ntro na no mu de na say it was something eye adebia AC e no mo de mo aba ntro no say me pa che say Ghana ni timi ko fafa bi na kopi no say o micro mo to kwa na e pe me akumi na so na nyina na e ntro kwa e fa so di tu kwa ya nto mo side na bibi wo mu sana
see ya for no de na I'm saying to Makasanintina, I wouldn't not mean shouldn't to me find out all the time saying no crime, I'm saying no cry. But when I feel like see when the person is lying, I'm people no say or you're sure say they all can no cry. But I'm saying me call to honor now, Kokobus and the questions are papers no everybody not on my BBA. So the only thing I have to do is some coaching no it's me living a life no Germany. But some to me who say be I say me okay I don't think say it is right. I believe say be and true I'm told you me confront but then no confront and say then that's on no say the kind and no cry there's nothing I can do about it but told be na say na me kind told be so not Nigeria for to me eba Ghana ni cry ba me hoping Emma me to me cry ka tree Emma ka afi de ohun say me Ghana ni no na nka obebi nsem mu acha na me ka chense panacho me pese I don't want to get involved in any kind of a identity you know I wouldn't be able to help them in any way because one thing I said in Germany untimi refugee about Ghana because I'm saying Ghana na koko sign it like a pact to be a trust it is not possible say Ghana like there's nothing happening in Ghana like there's no war exactly there's nothing going on Ghana is a peaceful country and so Obama honor them make a chance to me sorry I wouldn't be able to do that yes
Ghana ni pen back when
but one thing they say Germany and Kasana na so obi ewo a problem to be ewo lawyer ho and nasa a buying lawyer most of the time they're not omo frame me ma me ne omo ko e ma me translate ma wo omo forms Emma Womo and then I know in my free time I'm here and also so that was in my free time but in at work and also you're different but my free time na many or lawyer or court anything that they needed help with and not mija or many
bibia no mu hia bia na otimi eja oma de omoko enti ye de besi ani atwa ye ho kakra ba ye ba na afi yatoa yenkomodie no sa afi na eba bewura mu ye enti yetwa ho kakra ba yes abrabo mu ahintasem na ugusu ahwe ewo eye Holy TV arofo abrabo mu nsem edoso yo abrabo mu ahintasem ewo ho life mysteries eniema esisi ewo nipa abrabo yewo from abofra obi fra asase so ntem obi nso enyini kodu ni mpanifie so ansa na wo fra asase so nenso ni nyina mu yokukwa mu ahintasema niema bia ekoso ewa abrabo mu a so obi ankan kirewa ne wona mu a untimi ehu da bia wada kise nyankopon kuto nenim adentia esanse niema ekoso ebi eyesu ebi amane ohaw eni atete ebi nso ya nigie
enti ne ofa mu no enye na mafam enti se ka ya brabo mu ahintasem a etumi boa ama foforo enso etumi hwe so na afema bo ma brabo se na esafata na mistakes a meye no onye da say mistakes biom abia mehwe ase no ontumi emfa ho na watumi agina enti na ya sese dwumadie ya brabo mu ahintasem anase life mysteries every Sunday from 5 to 6:30 na wa sha brabo isi anase obo brabo yi ugu obi dia na otie obi asama watumi dia toto wo dia ho na watumi abo abrabo no se na esafata na wankoye de wangoto eya amania obi to mu a ema na ye de efiri muntam anase ugo sunwe enti ne erade emu a wo se bre ne bre nyina no life mysteries and abrabo mu ahintasem Holy TV, a platform to heaven every Sunday from 5 to 6:30 Schiele na ubeye nshira
ase yesana ababium abrabo mu ahintasem na wo Holy TV, platform to heaven ene nyankopon adom yensa aka ye mame ye nyina ye papa wife Mrs. Franziska Awusi ene de obuni din amobia eden obia ate ne ahinta nyina wahasie ahintasem adi nti ye betoa so abie kuzu ze ne ye ka no so person sponsor dwumadi ya obetumi afreye na fe yenso so ya mo akwanya na nso pure grace printing press omna sponsor dwumadi omo ahima kokoben yes we do Ebenezer Junction right on your left ho enomo ho anything about printing your t-shirt any other printing materials bia person ye bi ho adwuma bia de kwa obetumi abo na fe two tab the word of truth and praise ministry asafu yankasa nso na eso yase enti enso ne ka ne se so bi pese obadwumadie so wo abrabo mu nsem bi ne ma bi a wafa mu abrabo mu awrade oya adom na oda so te ase no da so kura mu abetumi enso aba na ye no ehwe na awrade makwan a ye no atimi adwetwe enkomo ye beko bag ne ye mame adwetwe enkomo babia ebia na fe na wodi wa fidie no atoa me kai me recap kekra bi ne ehya di nkomo ye wo no Germany ye wo no at the age of 6 no na fe na esan so ma me no papa etiti ni yi na even though so mo no ho twi no mo ya de ekire ni twi enti obehu enti edra be bi kro mo pia otimi translate ema eye ni parent na wana papa otimi esa de na emoa na odinyi ko school na discrimination ne eye bullying ne afe eye wawunim emrofi bibifo ye ne obabia that time kro mpo de na was secret na say ye kakra no ka say mo pretend because of the laws are holding tino yes you know for what me the school at the age of 16 no move ko UK eko 20 school so was no be an brofun betika kana fi otime sua ade owie no sa baba Germany biom na nyankopon adom onya eye adwuma na de bia mire mfi pese wote ase ne se opapa na oka ensem bi ampasa asem ne ba mu so pese even though discrimination ya ne koso no pese ohun se ne ba oye adwuma wo social field say bia bemu na se ababia obe adwuma ma tron office am obi nso ehun say yes eno okaye ampa ne ba no ebaaye no nyankopon adom obeye social worker aye ho no oye adwuma ho so see discrimination ekoso aye no so ni nyina mu no wampa ba ano oye na adwuma afi min sanka o se na oko Roman Catholic no di ni parents achi but the drug baby another was a void in her opeso ote nyankopon ase ehu niema bi ewo twerese mu obisa question na papa mo entimi emmoa papa okobisa ni priest Catholic priest so entimi emmoa ti omoa na Jehovah Witness for here there be no care the door eno mo kwan eno no mo ye nkyerɛkyerɛ no mutimi ye den komisi no ogidi ye eno no mo ehwom ye enti at the age of 30 that time no to say back yoko UK school no okotoa so one was about back eto Jehovah Witness nti ebehu ni nti a ema na ye den eja Jehovah Witness ebeba ho nti ba bia yedu ye ne say osena social babia no ye adwuma na ampa na oboa manfo na ona eya oisha manfo ekochi manfo se na ebe ya omoba Germany as refugees no amafa so atena kromoni na oye de oboa mo nti ne ho ene ye dru nti ebesa kwa ma me ho na yetoa so na yakohwe ni Awurade ebefa no so de ma nti no nti adwuma mu no apart from say we ye adwuma ase na wo sase sen wo adwuma yim ana say eno na wo ye ya copy the free Germany
me patcho there be am say me ye no for about 2.5 years and I'm going to join school more and as a social worker position also more into psychology because I know na yankwala omoye ebi yankwala bone and omoye traumatized sankwa na mekwa coach wo I make sure say ombetimi aba back into normal so the bear obi ombetimi ni nipa timi akasa no wana so ombetimi nipa anya in a normal normal conversations there day. Until I went to work how the man shada and check. So me di bear I'm so me 1 year cry. Cause na I'm say sometimes na me am sana manyem ampa na me am sana me babe. See me jai call maternity leave. See me call maternity leave and check and I'm also going to a different job by and also again it was more on refugees. This was set my boy refugees some much enya juma. And it was me trying my best semako like if we are government to hall and now semako go schools na mako teach how refugees can get into a job, how to write a CV, how to write cover letters, all in German there, and that was what I was doing then. And see, no, dear, and check, and yeah, they about Ghana.
I say, you may mean now with German work social work now, Papa can was some and once now, yeah, then I go for another words of a father, no, as a parent, they are the year Jumampa, and then I go for into your 4 almost 2 years for now, Utia. Shia adibi free ha o mu say AHINTASEM wo mu say na wo fo fi ne o mu kan se mpese e be me dese me hu se wo yi adwuma as a social worker near papa ne kai na ampa e ba mu sa aha last week is utie the same thing and yen ne interview no so ka the same thing say eye sa na no bi ka so enyansafo eye no fa bi eno so e ba mu sa anti ka sampa egu ABRABO so na ewrade atumi ayeden ahwe se ne haba go ka se o se ne mi e kai twere to ho na bofo no eba wa be fa e de ye adwuma de wasem a wo ka na bofo sum ampa na ewrade so so aboa amana bam de we ne wan ka samone amfa oba ho ka sampa na tumi aboa enti ma ye hwe de sia no na we Jehovah Witness na eba from Jehovah Witness he fa na afa ba na wo shift here but eba aware se kwa fa so share yi na papa eba ho enya ko de ba me hwe eye nyamesom no aha uwie eye oba Jehovah Witness no wa na ugina ye ekopim se odishia eye papa anase ukwa asole foforo
Pacha Debbie, Jehovah Witness, no one thing is it is very difficult to become a foforo because of the love they have. They have so much love. I'm saying I'm a birth 10 years or even maybe a bit more. More. Until my omobaye me busi omobaye mbibia and the UK so na me mama and papa obi any ho. Until they were the only ones that would support me. That were always like omuna de bia na minim sebe ni omunam na wo fo nyina Jehovah Witness in the UK. Na when I'm focused on almost so free Germany na but we were in the same place in Germany but now almost what na Germany. Ya wo mo ho na mo mama no ene omu tuba UK. Until my lots of German friends almost many on baby very very close and said I'm a kind or do a woman kasa even though so on church no and share CP and that 12 kind twist to woman dear but I don't know a woman no so in your room a very difficult to be honest.
Wow.
Very very difficult.
But so near you come to me
they can help me in all sorts just say who bet you pan a very day pa omo say ya me nko me ba na me UK no matter what just say bibia omo timi pe na omo pe place for me to stay. You know, elders would always be on our side, on my side. They would always be calling me some who hear me here BB and your car some council so normally in nani kobum and maybe like later maybe on the elders on your case they're asking you we okay here BB what is going on BB koso ABRABO one now but so still with me these things and I believe it's a no so in your room I said I'm a kind no so you know crap na obete say we are there some no more and you know cry it is going to be very difficult to obey. Very difficult.
Wow. Now you show before about a year no me na in about them about yesha a year say what Jehovah Witness no now on church o je tuma wo kwa ba ni nyina no edrumre bia na ofise ansem mu ka die ase enye no kre mame wo hu bibi da sada na so fu mu achi ase na hu bibi sa.
To be honest with you, edrumre bia na nyeme bi wo ho no ma na me hu ne senya no kre because there was one teachings bia na a tresa o ware a na se u kunu ebe adwaman a wutimi e ware biem. at that time when I'm in teacher and say and no na there be any minya kakana busa say into how would you know so kuna ba drama I would ask at the elder so how would you really know for sure say yes I'm worried I'm worried but then I used to be interested in that question say how would you really know for sure say wa ba drama muso okay just wa kwakoto ebia bibisa and there was also another question I also used to have lots of times and they say you know omoka say for example so oba ebekateniti I just any kunu ewo honom no the Bible verse does not say so just say ukunu we say omo basing on the fact to say ukunu ye wuti
okay
intimi say ukunu na say bema ewo honom dia obekata wuti so but bema eni honom dia ubetimi ebi you don't have to cover your head you can pray like that so I'm busa almost say na say erade mom na ye you know the altar and the finisher of everything on the creative bibia so if you're covering our head shouldn't it be for God rather than for our husbands or for men so to be honest with you I used to have a lot of questions but they would always find ways answer in the Bible somehow they would always kind of find ways to give you the answer just be a quotation you would somehow nobody say okay maybe that's the answer and you would just leave it and say it's okay that's it but yeah
all right now we are now only more enkita with the ABRABO Jehovah Witness you know now we are the questions that you were looking for because the can answer now questions be obisa na wonya answers na only mo ukọ no answers ni nyina wonya ye efi omo nchen na wonya ye nso so a na afi woni nyankopon temu te sen awo Jehovah Witness as compared to now we Catholic
make I say as compared to Catholic dear to be honest with you I was able to really concentrate more on the Bible and on Bible principles but that mitimusa that area pay because you know be brain the cost of Jehovah's Witness make I say it a wrong cry say Jehovah's Witness for say omuntie gospel but omuntie we assume and that question I always ask gospel song no
omuntie we assume but the reason why
I request almost say gospel no more Jehovah din a boy nyame a more and you know these things intino okay mo auntie bi wo hono ma na me no UK no ono no de obey no say bi wo tie gospel as the bakon Kenya me na ono atene na wa ye Jehovah mo bi sa hono de but most of them wouldn't really listen to gospel but what they used to listen to is say your father say does near get together and sour honum there's definitely alcohol there about we are so be
wow
me now before you worry most of the time I was a bridesmaid and there was always alcohol around and there was always worldly music always
na ya mpaso mo kire mo say ensa no mo ye enya bon
I'm saying Monday it's fine you can drink to be honest with you me from a more fasting na me normal but they would always say so, oh you can have a little bit it doesn't really matter all the time there be na a normal so but me no kaka bat almost say no but memo no
go to say no man na mo ka mo no so mo so enya sa na scripture
that's the thing
na pa no Bible no so na Bible no different from
it's a different one I know a new world translation for a new world translation almost say that time no King James the true Bible no oyi Jehovah free mo first let Yahweh wom and no King James at that time oyi free mo and I think that's the only thing really it's you know obviously sad dino you free mo na nkasa into the Bible no your false so also more adom Bible headquarters in US and normally what they do is so more drink and some no ho not just say Bible no ho not just say the new Bible no e buy
yeah the baby God will be I don't know
no much change that
Jehovah and Jehovah
yes no much change that Jehovah
wow
yes
wow if I go to say all right you see hu e ho nti ye book ever ni ko ruamu a afi na ye ko ayi ha e ho aro no nti de nya botrema but ye nhwe back to ibiom adwuma ye mu nyina challenges ben na wo face ye I draw baby pa onu kwase ma school se me ye adwuma what face challenge be say won say obitimi draw baby a ade bitimi tunu wadwuma mu a otimi nunu ho kra say wa be ye adwuma ho anase wo ko sa school ni ye sa adwuma no e bi ato da
okay they told me partner say I'm not the call UK and I didn't really find it easy I didn't find it easy at all because before no na me mama na nete na me papa omu jai at a very early age enti me mama tena ka na me papa so tena but me kasa me papa so tena more enti I was always okay if my dad wasn't around, my mom was around na me mama you be no taba Ghana enti na most of the time na me wo me papa enche no so that time no taba Ghana be business enti na most of the time I was with my dad and I always had my dad around but all of a sudden me call UK no be any honom it was only uncles and aunties into life wasn't very easy at all. I in a hot part I maybe who say ABRABO na anka said easy sir. I think so if you have your mom and your dad around it's good. Wow. The best really. But so papa do mama omu di hono ma. E ma obo hu say we are no kwan shadanya trasa because of a niemo bokomu bebre na bokomu imagine eno na nka the next question be bisa no ba say wo uyi di aba nchomo ja and that means really affecting your life and I who said that be nanka omu bomu anka say na baba ni anti challenges bena o meye hu at least because you was single mothers be bro omo ye den omo hwe ogrofo bi o so omo ya omo adwen say ebia saade ne beba enti ne hwe kwan men so na basa na affect as mofra na say wo na we abofra ba ko pa bi no de na eba wa brabo hu say we pa de anka dane ma mwanya anka see no entimi mama brabo ti obetimi de nyina afra abobo so amaye hu bi achoyo me mama and papa one thing they said no oma wo mo madada ti omo ba Germany no mba be wo me nti I was the only child omo wo no Germany no mo mampanifo e wo ho no dada nti emra me papa ne mama omo jaaye na me ne mama na kwatenaye ene ba bebre me no say me school komu edu bebre na akwai to say den tawanta wo mo ntem ti na me sheda ntem papa nka too much nti me school komu gida na ka papa no me nkare be nko be di machi e bibi wo ho no ma my dad would cook cause mama they no matter what uncle because she felt like she doesn't understand the language and you know she doesn't see the reason why until was said odimachi echo parents evening and I say baby no also got to mama ni idea she didn't feel like say it was so important but my dad would but and that's so bujaye and you know I felt like say I lacked there somehow I never be wo hodo ba bidim say kam papa wo hodo ba enka ye betimi aye ka betimi akoye ni more ana Germany so no ada say me fa me say u free Ghana hanom so say ebusua bia nche ni honom I betimi abo me mama nti most of the time I was alone at home me mama kwa adwuma no we more restaurants or different like different kind of cleaning jobs and restaurant jobs no oye nti sometimes me free school ba na ayem nko na me wo fie so be I'll be on my own maybe till late in the evening because I'm waiting for my mom to come home and all these things that me want to say come papa honoma at least if you know appointment time kaka so he will be around to come and look after me so my mom crying to me and makrana my dad will be there but nam say na me kind and then tell mom and them I can't me mama nko you know manage and yeah me ban so many things na I am me mama nko e so bo ha kudi dra so many different things. You know, maybe we want to mind something. Shada and kai, but and your mother a dorsal. Said be kind and your mother a dorsal. Being a single mother is not easy. Definitely not. You know, money wise, even though say we were in Europe, dear, but also my mom was also thinking, say in the future, and if you are back to Nkrumah, so also so a buildy baby, a person will be a sifie now all your business to be. And most of the time, my mom was thinking, say Obaba ya de Ghana. And in Germany, honum na. Or you be a honor na enche den hia no enti Meka says she left that part a little bit and you know as a mother say be your mother na say bisana let's not forsake our children let me say it that way let's make sure no matter what say ye ni ebe kwa ye ma ho na ye man so hu say ye ni e o mani ye ni wo mo ho na ye we mfi say you know o sha atade o mbeko school o mbehia school mo de beko school ni ade it's not about business yet the future homes ni and every person you build it you know it's more on your children that's very important
wow enti na o say o ma me no pa no mo ma wantina ona we obi na utwato ntina o mo yese na utoso papa na ono a for dada and am ma me so a utu dada enti me da na be to be o mo last born basically ma me third born and me papa so fifth born all right nti back to na me bisantina a bribia unu wo say wo Germany ye adwuma wo Germany eba bribisa one instant bia na two bia betimi aka say sa new man intimi no me ho say Germany.
Okay. Because in many instances in a doors. Because then I felt like saying I can come to UK because UK is we wouldn't say oh hot there, but it's not as much as in Germany. Germany don't we hear the see any man because UK and we say as we hear the back doors kakra we say that who so I say also the blast on doors. It is I don't see each other but Germany don't power some and on power some. And so also one who so on power some to like go away basically. Or because I don't like your color, so go.
And once you're not traumatized, no, but when you be strong,
you wouldn't be able to start in there. The war Germany partners say we don't take us out. It is a German for no could do my time work as an mukra
do I would tell you?
Me, I'm telling you, problem. To be honest, I mean, I'm not aware rather than I'm a compa. I used to really argue a lot.
That's okay. So now, right now, Jehovah Witness, and I say,
and look at me, no. Solano, like, because you know, some people might see you on the street, and I say, "Say what's a bus?" Na say, "Omo, ebe akoko tele boni bi che be sorry." Kasa. Say, I don't know better than change. It's a say about the sound because I don't know yes why I don't know yes my own day so I tell each other me who are tired to be some people and that's how the arguments would sometimes come and you know and I see the local office to be omo so bad be buying sika omo so almost Germans don't qualify so much buying sika to me to say you can speak the language and then they get surprised because most of the time you know blacks and foreigners no one take us so when they hear say you can speak the language omo are very surprised sometimes so surprised to say I'm free her, but sometimes no so to me, you know we cannot kasa it happens and also to me happen.
Wow, you don't go say. My father told that strong questions beat me PM. So okay, maybe so my bet me aka. I screen I share aha nafi I have phone na hwe aka the time na Jehovah Witness no. Bet me aka sana wu mu no ufi se sambre no Ewurade ba obekọ heaven na wu a okọ heaven.
At that time, no.
At that time, Jehovah Witness. At
that time, okay. Because at the beginning, now me start here and there. Now me name say me call heaven. And also, Jehovah Witness for more a doctrine they say it's not heaven. Okay. Basically, my doctrine is here. Better now say so. You will cry next year, resurrect here. We will come back to earth. There is no heaven for us.
Okay.
The heaven is only for the 144,000. Now, me anointed one, the 144,000. I mean, kaho. And at that time, the dear, a true baby that who said there be. The way they must see one day, I don't think that is the right thing.
Okay.
And I don't think it's necessary. I didn't best see answers so I make be because still I felt like I was still doing what I was doing, and it maybe one of my say never where I did no dear. Me be but I'm going to for them dear that me
I'm by them I say and one of the strong question that people do be a side and be beside you and until my who say oh one of your moon and church say and you having beer o kwana asase so na Nyankopon besa sisi amoasa bombe adeti na di we rom ade aye nyadwumadi na botai isisu ana se ebetwe wadwaba Kristo so enti no nipa na ABRABO nsem o ka ni nyina no ya na epese yi ba mo na aye nyame somu anase no Ewurade ayankofa no it is out ya and that time na de na saa adwene na e wo ho ni ntini ni enti omfa ne ma serious ni nyina no ye body ade ma ohu se ne se wo ye den wo twen eben enokore na okura nokure mu abrekwa wo nton nokore na menton so da bia wada amempantima ye hwa enti esi ano ye hu background education school adwuma wo ye ene wonya mesom afi wo Jehovah Witness na obo bra wo Germany ho okay ma me ne papa ajai enso ni nyina na oda so eku wanim okay enti emra ben ena okay all right maybe and because ushia ya papa evangelist Awusi
pacho say me UK na nkasa na Michiano
okay
say Michiano no na Marie University I think fresh and it wasn't very long after na say Michiano and I just on ya worry we didn't even though that time say na you ni me rade there but na yen shede ni me ready to this extent or na no nya me yes so but I check around here worry it didn't take long at all and we got married. We knew we said the right thing to do was to get married. Yes, That's what we
okay.
did.
All right. Yeah. Now, I'm on for some more than any. How much say? Yes, you do music continue. How much say about Cosona? I have about 2 Bama. Then you didn't come with you. Train. I feel able do music because from Yemren so I can issue and have a far affair for it. One I young come away and tear the anno air day. I be conquer na fi ya hade na Yakopon ya dom na patu no ba anase satwa so bi mu anase ye wura ho pa and for now no pese ye hwe nioma ke cancer na de eno tenti obi wow I for so tie afi wa kire abi o sha bo ko nyanko details I be na ko details na afi yehu ho abrabo no after o shia eye evangelist na afi samre no onye sofo na afi akire omware ye na chi obe sofo na abrabo mu bobom be si na me no ekese ye bi wura ho ewa pa on kan kire me de ba me say owa aha because enye easy so fanya me adwuma na enye easy sante wansem wom aha wanyi akra ansem wom sama oba Ghana kwa mo Ghana kwa say
en January na bedi
ene wanyi aso because ka ma udi fe ba Ghana mu sama be ye yi be tira we ne bia na ewie aha nti nsem wom pa ti ma yensa enko back bi yenfa no nkonko na aha manfo enum nsuo enche ofa muto mo bo ansa ho ba ho minu say manfo bia ya let say wo do mo so mutie ba wo muntu mu bonsa ama yenjo ntino Germany adwumaye afi papa ene mame omo separate ena yi nti eba se bedra brebia enyina te se eye yanana yo papa ofiri mu na mehwe sa experience no se na ne esitimao eyade bia o papa kra kire me na nya yi ntino enya hwe anase sela eye wo ya anase eye ntino krope wu mu ne se na usi fa na mra papa uti se ofiri mu se na usi fa no
emse me ka se me papa ne mame nyanta wonto kakra amra o mu jaye no but anche emse about 1 or 2 years that BBSI okay like they were able to speak and you know and greet and stuff and then I went to my dad and mommy took on papa cry for many years actually to bring papa there we were very very close to be honest with you and shortly before his death in Akrano I lived with him so na year 2 every baby and year baby I wo me ankasa na year 2 every hono mako into a bigger city na ye kwa kwati asafo ni we hono you know for 3 months I lived with my dad and sana me ko sa ye new city how ye felt Düsseldorf honum na na ye ko enti like I say even stages at university in school in everything no I was very very close to him and I had great love for my dad, so much love for him. I love my mom very much, but my dad was also dear not me funny niagro to be honest. Because mama quite to me I didn't want her to speak about my dad because I felt like so what happened between them is between them, but no matter what, no, he's my dad. And he was, to be honest with you, it was just that 1 year no mujaya no make us an maintaining but apart from that idea he was always there and you know no matter what I would call him some my friend or and I say real he would always be by my side and he would always be there for me and see that would be also obey me and weirda make us say me to say be Ghana ha no mabusua wu be me na na wu me auntie be me uncle be wu but I didn't really know them so the feeling is always different than say a parent, someone that you were very close to dies. Especially whereby I had just left, but didn't crowd the quarter by the righteous, the quarter Saturday big angel. And not me was so Ghana Hanum at that time. Now Abeka Ghana lockdown. And me free on August, September, October that papa free more. And I tell you, it is the worst experience anyone can experience. To lose a parent, and just say, it is not easy. Meka say, se me enye erade, ena minim no. Na me so erade, so mama huadia media komenima. I don't think so I'll be sitting here right now. Even my husband knows how close I am to my dad. Just say, my husband, he thought that just I wouldn't be able to take this, like, and also to be able to carry on normally. It wasn't easy at all. It's the worst experience, I tell you, because I acquired to say, "Obi out there in the pa." All of a sudden, it was, you know, all of a sudden, Yafra Kacho said we're free, Mona. Even though I had just spoken to him in the evening, you know, in the evening. amanaka sata no like oyare kakra but no kwani chere nyese oyare and the say and no eyane yana so he's been complaining about his teeth and all of a sudden adie che ya be catch him say we're free more. It is not easy.
It's not easy.
Yes.
Alright, your mouth could say, man, you say, I didn't really cranny, but I be a Bakaya become once in be, and at least as I train, but sorry, say, Edward Babanina as part of it, will be interesting. Send you, and also ABRABO Moon said, be sabi to me, Atrono, and also send you what me a fun, already to me a boy, on also be to me a boss any panasa, and then Uncle Ponsema, a time into one I'd be a Sihana, a Fiafa, a frefo, to a last words be a name be a beca for now, no say, a son of a frefo. Na afi nyakopon yad ma besa to aso bium na afi yakọ nkomono part 2 hode amanfo ntimbajo obaso a emisa ho questions hode menko ne yaka ho asem na ode bisa ho questions ansana ne mfa no nto amen ba di mabajo ho nsemi apese ho kan ansana ya makwa ma ya fa
de maka cha hereford kwa na se wa fa yesu a that's wa fa nyankopon ampacho yenso de buyi pa because enya ade a ye was say de di agro na se no just biara because ono mom aboye the abasa see so the same way he loved us the way we're supposed to love him too so making sure say be so the way pa na ABRABO mu ankasa na ubetimi akọ through so many things ABRABO mu na any easy don't bia no say you were Germany or say you were Ghana there's always some kind of challenges bia ubefemu na so ni mo nyankopon it's easy things become easy for you. Amen
pa so ni nyankopon is easy, things become easy. Enti and I benebema yarefo anase adofo nso kwan amomo nso afre na fe questions bi o anase nkranche sem bi o ana nima bi o wa pese wo kan na nso so nso wafre na wabadwumadie ne so bi na atumi aboa but no ma be fredi abas no mesini ni 0544 502957 0544 502957 and I fe 0544 508857 0544 508857 ubetumi afre na afi waba eye twumadie no so na afi no abomu atwetwe nkomo ma ono ankasa ewo ha na afi unso abisa some questions bi opese ubisa bia ti alright enti etwa ye ho aba ka na afi ya amakwa ma afre phone aba so
arofo ABRABO mu nsam edoso yo ABRABO mu AHINTASEM ewo ho life mysteries enema esisi ewo nipa ABRABO yewo from abofra obi fira asase so ntem obi nso enyini kodu ni mpanifie so ansa na wo fira asase so nenso ni nyina mu yekukwa mu AHINTASEM enema bia ekoso ewo ABRABO mu a so obi anka nkyerwa ne wona mu a untimi ehu da bia wada kise nyankopon kuto nenim adentia esanse enema ekoso ebi eyesu ebi amane ohaw eni atete ebi nso ya anigye enti ne ofa mu no enye na mafam enti se ka ya ABRABO mu AHINTASEM a etimi boa ema foforo enso etimi hwe so na afroma bo ma ABRABO se na esefata na mistakes ameye no onye da se mistakes biom abia mehwe yase no ontimi emfa ho na otimi agina enti na ya sese dwumadie ya ABRABO mu AHINTASEM
ase ya senti no yama eye ayadofo na yahwefo akwanya se omumra dwumadie no so enti no normal ne eye 0544 502957 0544 5029 57 NFA 0544 508857 NFA zo hwe TV no so abehu se normal no so ewo ase obetumi afre Mr. Fra no wadumu TV no na anase walowa volume no akofom kora na fi what every phone now the frame mu na nye TV no mom mesre wa why
hello
bacho bless you udini babia kasa free
bless you
udini babia kasa free
me bacho me kasa free ejosu ye frame me Judith
okay ama me Judith bacho kasa
na me chioma pa
amen
ye dolu pa
okay
na bon pa se na humbra se no na me fa bi maye
amen pa
amen
yakupon sha pa koso abom pa se rade libe ma so amen pacho yes koso ane frɛ eye number no egu eye TV na say 0544502957 0544508857 ofra na fe u TV set no pacho alwa radio TV set no pacho bless you din ba bi akasa free pacho was udin ba bi akasa free All right. Bless you.
Hello?
Like a free.
Hello.
Yeah, but you didn't never be like a free.
Oh, my purchase from Maryland. You can set free at your mom.
Okay. But you kasa.
Ah, my purchase, mammy, na mission in crime. The ABRABO, I had the necessary at the demo. Ibia, a year come. The ABRABO. So I this I know born it no I didn't shun it no shun it no kwasua na ho odi she no ko da be ya obetu ya born ya na free o de edom so akopie so I didn't shun.
Amen pa nyankopon enhyira style nyankopon enhyira pa yes onso betimi aba dwumade no so na afi so what do contribution and answer even question bi na okra pa cho betimi aba so number no biom 054450 to number cho bless you din ba bia kasa free
Me for cho your friend me happy me kasa free be was.
Okay happy ba jo man nko
ya me kan you me say na me shira mo.
Amen.
Na me shira ya ma me so na ho brasil no. Na me fan dumi bi. Amen.
Amen pa. Amen. And then nko pon asem ba jo nso betimi aba so bless you din ba bia kasa free.
Banda you see takwa de yakin.
Okay mpacho manunko.
Ebe nko panasi papa. Ama indi michel. Asanta indi michel papa.
Yo.
Se maybe kada yasi yakupwe ya. Ana asinde ebi ya ko dia owala kan ko bi owala. Ayi mama wa ka kiri ya. Ebi wa so bia to ba trade off for this ban dia. Then nkan ya bi na woto. Sanda biya na ndo so da na papa. Akono ba da dem me po. Onya mishimbe kuto na da da time me pino. Da ni kwa kwa afa ba yeshima. Mama mo si da na ba kwa utansa na go da mo e kasa na. Say them no. Yandi okay esta no ba. Ntino ma esta no kwa puli ba ta ma. Ye de mama na. Mama e biya na everything in there you too. Da kan ko no mo san na wa ni so mo ni aseni. No ma experience ni be tuma da ka chere ya kai ona ni show indi that ba cha ni show indi
Amen pa
nyankopon ka western di na fa na evangelist ya da na ajuno.
Amen nyankopon sha pa ba jo odi ni ba bia kasa free ba jo kasa odi ni ba bia kasa free
But some lazy so kasa free adeko.
Okay ba jo kasa mi asafu mami
Yo mommy that
okay go.
Oh, that's a plan. Who is it? I'm say, oh, when you come, I'm Germany. I thought it to be butter and bread. Said it wasn't like that. But that's something I'm doing. I won't say next week. Move go straight to the point. Never only hear me. But sister, how now?
I'm boy, man, what the chair next week, but so why? Send you the kind of part. Yeah, but oh, eba me dia okoba otinika bi munti fi se bibia ya ba unim ni wafam ya nyanko ba bi o ya nyanko ya ba bia ministry be ka na nyanko ho aha we kra ne upbringing ni school ko mu asem no akai ba jodi ba bia kasa free.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ba jodi ba bia kasa free.
But your friend is social bossy.
Ba jo manunko sir.
Me chia ni ba ne pa nyame kanu mo nkosua no mbua ye papa na nyame odwuma enkoso. That's why men na wo yi wo mo a mo bua mo ko ni nyame ni so abin ebem. Na mpacho yi wo afu de na okano. Na me kaka na se kaka ni ko mu shumi baby shele so. Omo ba book ba go ni adie ani o ma cross and you see a Christmas way ya man present see any so na see because only for school pa o mo ti ya church o mo ti ya can I can tell me what the and so see a tree with you you see a trouble no evangelism you see here na ya church ya mo di for school da no Bible can enti ya da na spanya misha.
Amen pa nyankopon hira onzo so ya onzo betimi aba so bi na mpa jo din ba bia kasa free
Kasa free techna
mpa jo din
na nefia
ajo nefia ba choma nko
kasom ka se free touchman
yeah mbacho TV no lo radio set na se TV
set no na nefia me ka se free touchman
okay manunko
I'm sure my happy if you say papa who need that.
Amen pa anti ebe fa for him say yeah him say na o TV na so na o yeah inti no but you didn't be kasa free
but so you did
but kasa all right yam for all right enti ede nyankopon ase enti sponsor send ye dikan kai no Pure Grace Printing Press I wo ahema kokobin e hona o printing bia but you udin ba bia kasa free
because so me fia bo si
but you man fia ma jo anko
Patu hello
ya but you kasa all right so want to me enyina so yes and this be can Pure Grace Printing Press but you everything about your printing but you be to me ayeden alcohol ahima kokobin we do Ebenezer Junction right on your left ho ena omo t-shirt and say any printing materials be up so ye bi but you within ba bi okasa free
but
you kasa
yeah, man. Now, you know what I say. You know, you and Thomas. When you go up, you said, then you know, you mustn't come. You're not okay, and you know, when you check a cam, the moment
yes amen pa nyankopon hira yade a ha obibia enim sesade no yes ha obribia ka ho asemodo se ne betubi ye kura no kura nso ya na odo akaka se ne wukan yegusu a ebia eye ho adwuma alright pa cho opese we the sponsor program here and so numbers na go screen na so betumi afa na ne wadwuma dia wudi na mpacho enye adwuma bia sa na betumi ayeden abohu dewro amaw enti misro ya onu yetwetwe nkomo ebe kiro bless you din ma bia kasa
hello
mpacho din ba bia kasa free
mpacho mtakasa mpacho FM eo
mpacho kasa Bacho baswa menti ehun free TV no mpacho ma ai TV set no
so namisha manyeto
amen
okay
all right nyankopon hira so yeah nti baswa meso na TV set no wal volume no na fi watimi ayden enu communicate through phone na wo de frey no enumom enehi anya sa na be delay afi na utie hu free TV no na se ama okasa no entimi emakle enti mumvanja pa jo betimi abadwuma die no so 0544 5029 57 and 0544 508857 and I feel so no betumi dwumadie pesa sponsor na make no betumi I dey after the same numbers here na fe no adi nkomo bless you within ba bia kasa free
good evening
within ba bia kasa free ba jo kasa
yani amin ko dan abutama nyame nyame yesani nyame de amenye bidama
amen pa nyankopon hira so yes nyankopon hira pa ti dwumade every Sunday bia nyankopon adom from all right bless you within ba bia kasa free
nyankopon hira pa
amen wakasa wie kra da nyankopon hira nyankopon ase yes dwumade na every Sunday bia from 5 to 6:30 the brenya bridge na hira was so na nyankopon adom ni odebedom ya yen so ye de bebrewa ebetumi abo na atumi abo. Bless you din ba bia free.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Me patro ye from my sister Bichi.
Tama.
Me free Tama.
Bacho banko.
Okay. Me patro mama e kasa no. O say Odona Jehovah Witness for no omodanity etre afofro ene omo ho no. It's nice. And no na I was saying so yet me danity etre afofro. Said you be introducing them into the ministry no wouldn't be hard. And must stretch it up for you now. Any obi biara o tie and said that odo edi eche unia we timi wakame no edoso nyame nshiramo.
Amen pa Nyankopon inshira no so bi tru Nyankopon inshira pa bajo betimi ezo abadwuma di no so bi enche na yedi asi bless you din ba bia free. Okay, enti dwumadie no se na make obetumi aiden a sponsor afi na atumi abo ofi se wo. Okay, hello? Last call, I better last call. Bless you din ba bia free. Hello? Yeah, Mbacho kasa udin ba bia free.
Mbacho me kasa free ko famai.
All right, udin. Mbacho wo so kasa.
Me so wa re e bo mo ba so na. Sister no ene attention fi na TV bia. That's it, nyam si de. Yani tini na wa fani na wa so.
All right. Nyankopo enhira opa so frɛ ye de eye afrɛfo no ebesi ha ye de besi Nyankopon ya adoma na ye raso tinkwamu na Yesu maya next week no ebesi hia na eye part 2 na manfo se ye mfa nko straight to the point no eba so na fi ni ma bi obi a se de ma o kan ye from the German life ni nyina no ne aka so no eno so minim so o mfa hintaye obeda na di na atumi aboa ye tijuma di every Sunday bia from 5 to 6:30 Nyankopon eye adoma no wa hia wo so na fi juma di bia o Holy TV so bia no eye ade a eboa ema atimi asiesie ama atimi akọ heaven tenye dwumadi nko a ada dwumadi bia no eya ma TV no enna ha enchim ko ba bia nko hwe niema ehu hia na eda ha ebetumi aboa eda Nyankopon ase nti obi bia wo eniema bia no ye friend say wo abrabo mu nsam bia na so pese onso pese obeka ma foforo nso eden eseche o madwan na so motwen berade no eno nso obetumi aba na fe numbers na nego screens eno nso obetumi afre afi ebeda producers ase Elvis and afi Roger and Saint ebeda mu nyina ase na fe eda 2004 nyina ase na afi nyina papa evangelist Awusi say ona erade nam no so na nyina enya akwanya kesiesi eda Nyankopon ase ema na ABRABO Nyankopon enhira obibia edi dwumadie no enche bobo mpae na afi yedi asia ne rade dom ya na afi yesa ahia biom enti babia obi akete wani ne mo mpae enhira dwumadie no so papa da wase senen so odi adom ye no aboa yen na erade enen so onam afuna so abawa so ne endo erade nanum asam enema wafam nyina erade mo na dadi sa foforo so obehwe so no mohua no matwumbe we erade ye da wase o Jesus Christ of Nazareth mu ne akanyina aja hye wonsa enimisa bre ne bre nyina wawuti empire na wo ye no enen so obedum aboa wo ma o Jesus Christ of Nazareth mu ene abompae amen. Internet say this man bajo wo just second wo asem kana asem dey free so a
ke meka che yengna ne se onyankopon hira obibia onyankopon hira papa say na for the opportunity na meji de se onyankopon ya do ma next week nso so ye besan ehia biem onyankopon hira obibia
amen pa eda ema mi ase sem so nya uje peni na oba enti onyankopon so ne okai no tifri na numo onyankopon ya do ma next week no ye be eto aso enti ye de dwumadie no ebesi ha emra ye da obibia ase ene producers nyina ase Nyankopon ya doma be say share bim koso ne hwe eye Holy TV platform to heaven yakramo
arofo ABRABO mu nsam edoso yo ABRABO mu AHINTASEM ewo ho life mysteries enema esisi ewo nipa abrabom yewo
Asida afiasia subiomo erade sane beti waye the word of truth and prayers ministry yes nyankopon ya aduma December bosome ne da toso aduonu nkono edi kwesi ne da toso aduasa December 29 to December 30th ewo Prempe Assembly Hall enunre no nsia pepepe ne efrasie nonkunu ne adwumadie ni nyina bawieye na ade achi ne 31 December so a enunre nonkunu pepepe na yase ye fridwumadie na se ebekwo so wo pechi number 1 baby a Islamic building one